I want to bring in now NBC's Tom Winter with some new information. Tom, what's the latest?
Francis, the Federal Bureau of Investigation in New Orleans is now confirming the information we broke several hours ago that Shamsuddin Jabbar, 42, a U.S. citizen from Texas, is the individual they believe is responsible for this attack. And earlier we had heard, and while you were speaking, we were actually reporting that they believe that there was potentially an ISIS flag on the back of that vehicle. That information is now confirmed. According to the FBI, he was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to have been rented, and they're working to confirm how the individual came into possession of that truck. On the back of that truck, and Francis, you're looking at it right there, there's a white pole coming up from the hitch. And on top of that, it's a little bit difficult to see, there's a black material, some sort of a, whether it's a garment or whether it's some sort of a flag. But either way, the FBI says on the record in a statement, an ISIS flag was located in the vehicle, and the FBI is working to determine the subject's potential associations and affiliations with terrorist organizations. In addition, weapons and a potential IED were located in the subject's vehicle. Other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarter. The FBI Special Agent bomb technicians are working with their law enforcement partners in this case, and I'm going to step away from the statement. That's going to be the New Orleans Police Department, but perhaps more importantly, the Louisiana State Police, to determine if any of these devices are viable. And they will work to render those devices safe. Separately, it's the reporting of my colleague Julia Ainsley and myself that they're looking at least 2 improvised explosive devices that were planted near the incident area, so near this area of New Orleans, and trying to determine, again, if those were in fact actual explosive devices or if they were operable. This is a very active investigation that is ongoing in what is now becoming a robust terrorism investigation spanning multiple states in the United States and looking into any potential connections abroad. To recap for you, the FBI says on the record that this individual had an ISIS flag that was located in or on that vehicle, that they are looking into potentially another IED, an improvised explosive device, inside that vehicle, trying to determine whether it's viable or not. And it is NBC News is reporting that there are at least 2 other potential IEDs that they are examining that are located near the area that may have been planted there in advance. We can also report that Jabbar is a United States citizen originally born in Texas. So that's the latest on the investigation, but some fairly significant updates coming along both on the record and from multiple senior law enforcement officials briefed on the investigation to my colleagues Julia Ainsley and Ken Delania.